Missions Baseball is coming up next. And good evening, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Texas League Baseball. And now here's the star of our San Antonio Missions, John Baker. Well, thank you, Bob. Good evening, everybody, and welcome into this Tuesday night live broadcast here in the AA Texas League. It is the first game of our 6-game finale against the visiting Springfield Cardinals and your San Antonio Missions. Well, tomorrow is a 7:05 pitch as we remember the day of 9/11/2001, as we remember the horrific attack on America, the 9/11 on New York City and Washington, D.C. So don't forget that we remember the fallen people, especially the first responders of New York City who have died during the collapse of the Twin Towers. So tomorrow is Military Appreciation Day as our first pitch at 7:05. And then Thursday is our last Taco Bell Value Day of the 2024 season. Flying Chanclas coming in on Thursday and Friday. Two teams continue the series Saturday, post-game fireworks extravaganza, and then our Sunday afternoon game at 1:05 p.m. Our last bark in the park on that one, as we pretty much after the game say goodbye to San Antonio, as we will travel on that Monday to the Midland metropolitan areas. We get ready for the Texas League playoff rounds, and so far going to be pretty nice. Go online at samissions.com, purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the San Antonio Missions through the last homestand of the year. And don't forget, tickets for the regular season next year goes on sale on March 1st, 2025, as we get ready for another great year of baseball here in the Texas League. Well, I'm joined in the booth by my partner Bob as we welcome you into our pregame show. And so far, good evening there, Bob.
Good evening, John. Boy, what a road travel. We got back about yesterday, about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I gotta say, as coming to San Antonio, it was busy with road construction and traffic. Boy, I gotta tell you, it's something else. Well, we had a pretty good time up in Tulsa, and so far it was a pretty good finale on a Sunday night. Drillers are up in Wichita. Frisco is at Amarillo. Midland is next door up in Corpus Christi. And so far, pretty good on that one. The Arkansas Travelers tonight taking on Northwest Arkansas. And Springfield being here in San Antonio, which that's pretty good as well.
Well, I got to say, John, it has been a pretty good season, yes?
Yeah, it sure has been. And so far, I hope you're ready for at least 6 more games, or 4 more if necessary. But anyway, after next week, we are going to pretty much be going place to place, and we're going to see who our winners are going to be in the Texas League Championship. You know, there are 4 teams, and yes, we will announce these 4 teams here in the broadcast. Midland from West Texas, Frisco up in North Dallas, and so far Springfield and Arkansas. And pretty much these 4 teams will battle it out as they'll compete for the Texas League Trophy of this year. So far, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Amarillo, Tulsa, Wichita, and Northwest Arkansas are all eliminated after this week. And I gotta say, so far it's been a terrific year, and so far San Antonio needs to win a lot more games. This is one more week of the regular season, and pretty much it all is really fun. Yeah, it has been, John, and so far it's been a fun year, and to be your partner for another year. Are you going to be returning next year, Bob? Oh, yeah, you better believe it. It's going to be another great year. We start on Friday, April 4th through the 6th. It's going to be pretty fun. Indeed, it will be. Well, we're about ready to go as we have our first game of a 6-game season finale. First inning for Springfield, about ready to go on this Taco Night Tuesday. We'll say anytime the missions during this last homestand of the 2024 season will ground into a double play. A lot of fans in tonight's attendance. 2 crispy tacos, courtesy of our friends there at Taco Bell. Well, broadcast through the week is brought to you in part by West Creek Trail Rides here in San Antonio. Also got to give Spring Creek Stables a good shout out, as we'll be proud sponsors of both places here in the great San Antonio metropolitan area. So far next year in 2025, we will be proud sponsoring these 2 places. And yeah, until we probably get a downtown ballpark in 2028 or 29, it just depends where we go from there. I gotta say, John, absolutely right. Well, anyway, we're about ready to go. First pitch coming up as we start the top of the first inning for Springfield when we get back. Well, today's starter on the hill for San Antonio is Gabe Mosser. What do we know, Bob? Gotta say that 93 suits him best on that 4-seam fastball. A curveball and a slider and a splitter will work very good in this one. Well, first batter up is Chris Rotondo as he steps in for Springfield. And we're about ready for a 6-game season finale. First pitch by Mosser, and we are underway as the curveball is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, go ahead, give your ball clubs tonight. Frisco at Amarillo, Midland at Corpus Christi, Springfield at San Antonio, Arkansas at Northwest Arkansas, Tulsa at Wichita. That one up high, 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Glad you guys are joining in with us here tonight as we bring you our last ever week of Texas League Baseball. That one is there, and he picks it up, and that's out number one. The bunt attempt is sniffed out, and Rotondo is down on the first out. Next batter up is Nick Dunn. Nick Dunn coming in the stretch. The windup by Mosser. That one is lifted high in the air up to left. Howell under it, makes the grab, and that's out number two. Lucas Dunn and Nick Dunn, are they brothers? I don't know, Bob. Here's Max Kaperniak. Everybody knows this prospect from a few years back. He was the 7th rounder back in the year 2019. Well, he sure was a pretty good prospect way back then for St. Louis, right? He sure was. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's a strike in the count, 0-2. Cloudy skies here today. Cloud cover will intensify by overnight. Start a Wednesday. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left for Springfield. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's no score through the top half of 1. And we're back here as we start up the bottom of the first for San Antonio when we come back. This proud broadcast for the San Antonio Missions is brought to you in part by West Creek Trail Rides, right off of 151 and 1604. Visit West Creek Trail Rides to book your ride today for just $50 and enjoy the best relaxation on horseback right there. West Creek Trail Rides, beautiful place for some relaxation on horses. That's right, Bob. Thank you for telling all of our fans that. It's pretty much going to build the business. And yeah, we got them watching here tonight as well. Good evening from our ballpark in San Antonio. And so far, pretty good on that. About ready for the bottom of the first for the San Antonio Missions here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, right-hander Victor Santos coming in. What do we know, Bob? Four-seamer on that 93-mile-an-hour changeup slider, two-seam fastball. Boy, pretty good arsenal for this guy for Springfield. Batter up for San Antonio, left fielder Corey Howell. Howell coming in, ready to go. The pitch. That one high flying in the air. Up to right field. Right fielder has it, and that's one away. So one down here in the bottom of the San Antonio first inning. And here is Marcos Castellon. Castellon coming in, ready to go. And here's the pitch to him. That one is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, Springfield in first place in the North Division. And that's in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Cardinals 76 and 56. San Antonio in third place in the South Division with a win total and a loss record of 76 over 54. Midland being in that first place, Frisco being right behind them just by 4.5 games back, but they are still the first Texas League champions. Center fielder Joshua Mears coming in, 2 away, nobody on for the first inning.
No, that's a ball.
That one outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. San Antonio wearing their home whites. Springfield wearing their red and gray jerseys. Just beautiful. 2 balls, 1 strike to Mears. Here's a 2-1 delivery. And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him down. And that's 1 inning in the books tonight. No runs, no hits, no errors for San Antonio. On now to the second inning for Springfield. And it's no score through 1. We're back here as Chandler Redmond will lead it off for the top of the second inning for Springfield when we come back. We're back for the top of the second for Springfield right now on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. Well, here is the next batter up, Chandler Redmond. The pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. We're glad you guys are coming in and about ready to have a good evening here on this Taco Night Tuesday. That is gloved by third baseman Graham Polly. Boy, he gets in and intercepts it. And pretty good right there. Next batter up is Noah Melinder. Or is it Mellinger? Is that his name? Yep. Mendlinger. Mellinger. Mellinger coming in. Automatic ball for Gabe Mosser as he waited too long to make up his mind on that pitch. And here's the 1-0. Down and in, 2 balls and no strikes. Midland leads Corpus Christi 2-0 there at Bayfront Park. Top of the 4th inning for them. Rockhounds wearing their orange, Midland inscribed on the chest. Corpus Christi wearing their Rohawk blue with hooks inscribed in the chest. Gotta love those 2 combination of colors, orange and navy blue. So right there, another automatic ball is getting right on Gabe Mosser. And one more, and it would be a ball 4 walk. Here's the pitch. That is lined up to center, and that's a base hit. Well, so far for Midland, the guy that won it all for the Rockhounds was Jack Winkler. A 6-6 ball game against Amarillo, and Winkler had that pretty much go-ahead run a second. He got him home, and he won the ball game that way. Pretty good.
There it sure was, John. We watched that broadcast on Sunday. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it sure was, Bob. First and third for Springfield, and gotta say, that'll bring up the next batter up, Jason Bushberger. First and third, one away. Top of the second inning for the Cardinals. That's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 0-1. Final score Sunday was a 7-6 victory for Midland. Arkansas and Corpus Christi, the Travelers, winning a final 6-5 against the Hooks. That is high in the air up to left, and boy, kiss that one goodbye. It's gone. Springfield getting one on Jason Bushberger as a 3-run homer, and Springfield takes the lead here in game one. It is 3-0.
Boy, I gotta say, that I bet the pitcher is kicking himself over that one, and so far that is a really big dinger.
102.5 mile per hour, 20 launch angle, hang time was 5 seconds. Pretty good right there, Bob.
There it sure was, John.
Projected distance, 377 foot. That was a good one right there. No balls, 1 strike. To the next batter up, Trey Richardson. Richardson coming in, ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. And that is slow roller to Graham Polly, up to De La Cruz, out number 2.
Batting none. The catcher, Gavin Collins.
And that'll bring up Gavin Collins. Next batter up. Collins coming in, ready to go. 2 away, nobody on. 3-run shot by Jason Bushberger for the Springfield Cardinals. Well, a pretty good night if Springfield will get another win, but evidently getting one here in San Antonio is their biggest plan yet. The 0-1. That is high in the air. Left fielder Howell getting after it, and that ends the inning. But Bushberger gets a 3-run shot on 1 hit. No errors, and nobody left on. To the bottom half of the second inning we go. Springfield leads this one 3-0. So we head to the bottom of the second as Michael De La Cruz coming in for San Antonio when we come back.
Leading off the bottom of the second for San Antonio, first baseman Michael De La Cruz. Thank you, Bob. But we're about ready to go. De La Cruz up now for the Missions. As we head to the bottom of the second for San Antonio, and now one misses outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Tulsa leads Wichita, bottom of the third inning, 1-0. Arkansas about ready to go for the top of the third. They lead 2 runs against the Northwest Arkansas Naturals by a score 3-1. Midland leads Corpus Christi 2-0. Amarillo leads the Rough Riders by 1-0. Springfield leads San Antonio 3-0. So far, pretty good. 2-1. Inside strike, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to the first baseman, De La Cruz. That is up to left, and that's going to get through for a base knock. And he's going to have a single. And boy, they're getting it going here tonight. Hot corner third baseman, Graham Polly. Also our Gold Glove winner of the year for 2024. Well, apparently we do have another Gold Glove winner. That is a 9-hole batter for San Antonio. He's tonight's catcher. And that's Brandon Valenzuela. So 2 Gold Glove winners of this year. Third baseman Pauly and catcher Brandon Valenzuela are 2 great San Antonio missions. Yeah, they sure are, and they're going to be remembered in Texas League history. Yeah, they are, Bob. That's a swing and a miss. Pauly goes down on strikes, and that's a strikeout for Santos. Designated hitter is Kai Murphy. Murphy coming in, takes that one down and in. 1 ball and no strikes, as that will clip the outside edge. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first. That's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to him. That one high and outside, 2-1. Don't forget, Texas League playoffs are next week, starting Tuesday night up in Frisco. That is 2 balls, 2 strikes as that's fouled off. So yes, after Sunday's game, we say goodbye to our ballpark. And right there, strike 3. Yeah, so we get on the road and head to Midland. Yep. That will be pretty much where our team will be, or they'll be up in Frisco. I think 1 game up in Midland is all they get, and 2 games at Frisco. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Lucas Dunn, the second baseman, coming in, batting in the 7 cleanup spot. That one is in for a strike. It's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Dunn. And boy, that will back him off the plate, and it's 2-1. Boy, that guy Santos better watch what he's doing, because evidently that one nearly plunked that guy. Slider is outside again, 3-1. On deck is Ray Patrick Ditter, the shortstop. And that will load up the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes to the second baseman. Pitch. That is lifted high in the air up to right field. Right fielder is given chase, and he makes the diving catch up in foul grounds.
as Noah Melinder gets in, and that will do it. No runs on a hit, no errors, and one left for San Antonio as we head to the top of the third. Springfield leads it 3-0. So Chris Rotondo coming back in as we start up the third for Springfield when we come back. About ready for the top of the third inning for Springfield, right now on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. Thank you, Bob. Chris Rotondo coming in. Start for the third inning for Springfield here this evening. Mosser looks in from the stretch. The delivery. That one right in the inside corner. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, one strike to him. The pitch. That one outside, but it is called a strike on him. And it's 0-2. Well, I gotta say, John, first two pitches called for strikes. Boy, Mosser knows what he's doing. Yeah, Bob, he sure does. He knows exactly what he's doing. The 0-2. High in the air up to left. Howell runs after it, and boy, he gets that one on a hustle. And that's out number one. And the next batter up is Nick Dunn as he comes in. Here's the pitch. Down and in for a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls and one strike the count now to Dunn. And the pitch. That one is fouled off outside, and it's the count now at no balls and two strikes to him. 0-2. That one is right there, and boy, that's going to get inside, and that's a base hit up to left. One out double for Dunn as he slides safely into second. Boy, and Springfield really putting in some hits, and most evidently the home run came in. Yeah, that one by Jason Bushberger is that one coming in. Matt Koperniak is coming in now. Ready to go the pitch. That is high fly in the air and out of play. No balls and one strike. Last time up, strikeout in the first is 0-1 of the evening. Number 21 Dunn at second base in scoring position. He's the fourth potential run for Springfield. No balls and one strike. Here's the pitch to him. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count now. And the pitch. That one is high in the air, deep to right. Watch it fly out of here, and boy, it is gone. Home run for Springfield, and they'll put another 2 on the board. And it is a 5-0 ball game for the Springfield Cardinals. Boy, San Antonio is letting this game get away from them. I'll tell you one thing, Matt Koperniak really let that one fly. 354 over a 96.5 mile per hour exit velocity. Well, here's the next batter up, Chandler Redmond. Redmond coming in. Takes that one outside, 1 ball and no strikes to him. Line out in the second inning is 0 for 1 here tonight. Top of the third, Springfield 5, San Antonio nothing here in this game. The pitch. Right there in the inside corner, strike 1. Boy, I bet the fans up there at Blue River Stadium are having a good time. Yeah, I bet they are. Watching it on First Pitch and YouTube Live. It's really good that these guys are coming into our broadcast. Yeah, welcome everybody from Springfield, Missouri. Hello, greetings from San Antonio, Texas. Here's one, too. That one deep to left. Howell in pursuit. Under it, and he'll grab it. Out number 2.
The right fielder, number 12, Noah Mendlinger.
Noah Melinger coming in now. 1 for 1 to him. Here's the pitch. That is up the straightaway center. Mears under it, and he makes the grab. But 2 runs for Matt Koperniak will give Springfield a 5-run lead here in this one. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. To the bottom of the third we go. Springfield leads it 5-0. We'll be back as shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter leads it off for the bottom of the third when we come back. Bottom of the third inning for San Antonio right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Ray Patrick Ditter coming up now as we lead off the bottom of the third inning.
No, that's a ball.
Now one outside, 1 ball and no strikes. One 0 delivery. Pitch. Now one in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Well, stadium lights are illuminating the field. And pretty good on that. Last home game of a nighttime crowd will be Saturday evening. First pitch at 7:05. Get your tickets now while they last for our last night game of the regular season. That one is up to right. Right fielder makes the running grab, but can't catch up to it. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Ray Patrick Ditter. Pitch, swing and a miss, and he'll go down on a strikeout.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Gold Glove winner, Brandon Valenzuela. Valenzuela will foul that one off to count now 0-1. .314 average today for Valenzuela. That is slow roller out in foul grounds, and that's the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch outside for the ball, and it's 1-2. One and two, one more time. That is up to the second baseman. He'll throw to first, and that's out number 2.
the batter, the left fielder, Corey Howell.
Left fielder is Corey Howell. We go back to the top of the lineup for San Antonio. 2 away, nobody on. Bottom of 3. 5-0. Springfield is in the lead. Yeah, sure is, John. I got to tell you, these guys hitting a 3-run shot by Jason Bushberger and 2 runs by Matt Koperniak. Yeah, for sure, Bob. That is 5 total runs for 2 prospects. Boy, those guys will probably be up in St. Louis before too long for the Cardinals. That one is right there. The count now 2-1. Bob, we might need to turn off your phone while in broadcast. I think everybody can hear that. Oh, I apologize. Yeah, so let's make sure that we turn that off. It'd be very annoying to hear that through the stream. Here's the 3-1. And that one's going to be up to right. And that looks to get down for a base hit. Up to right center, and Corey Howell gets on. Marcos Castellon coming in as he's ready to go. That one is a changeup in for a strike. It's 0-1. Strikeout in the first is 0 for 1 by Castellon here tonight. The pitch. That is right there. Lined up to right. That's a base hit. Now all they need is a 3-run shot by the third guy for San Antonio, center fielder Joshua Mears, to get that job done. Mears had a terrific season with San Antonio. Everybody knows this guy can definitely hit a home run by an instant. Yeah, for sure, John. He's been really good thus far for the Missions. Yeah, he sure has. 2-1, 2 out. Bottom of the third. And that is in for a strike in the inside corner. It's 0-2. Boy, hopefully Mears could get one. Down and in on the slider, and it's 1-2. He does not go after it. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he went after it. So, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left for San Antonio. On now to the 4th inning. Springfield leads this one 5-0. So we head to the 4th inning as R.J. Yeager comes in. Start up the 4th inning for Springfield, and we'll be right back here on Texas League Baseball on this Tuesday night. 5-0 Springfield over San Antonio. Leading off the top of the 4th inning for Springfield is next batter up, R.J. Yeager. Thank you, Bob, and welcome back in, everybody, as we get set for the top of the 4th inning for Springfield. R.J. Yeager coming in as he takes that a strike, and it's 0-1. Boy, nighttime here in good San Antonio. And that one is off the glove of the catcher, and it's 1-1. 2 days ago, leaving Tulsa, and apparently that was a last road trip for the regular year of this season. Here's a 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike the count now. Looking in, ready to go is Mosser. Yeager waits for it. And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Yeah, so pretty good night for all of us here. And so far, just absolutely love how it is. 2-2. Up there to right, Castellon gets a few steps over, makes a grab, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jacob Bushberger.
Jacob Bushberger, 3-run home run. Pretty good guy as well. Bet he could get another one. He had one in the 3rd inning. Oh, it was the top of the 2nd for Springfield. Oh, that's right. Or was it? You tell me there, John. That one lifted high in the air, and that will go out of play. I think it was the 2nd inning. 3rd inning was a 2-run shot. And the 0-2. That one high in the air. And that's going to get run down by Castellon. And there's 2 away.
Number 7.
Trey Richardson coming in, 0 for 1, a ground out in the 2nd. Boy, pretty good night for ball game and through this final week of our regular season. I'll say going to be pretty good. One more fireworks show Saturday night. 7:05 our first pitch. And don't forget, wait after the ball game because we got the best fireworks show courtesy of our friends there at West Creek. 1 ball, 1 strike to Richardson. And the pitch. That one down and in, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike the count now to the 8-hole batter for Springfield. That is a swing and a miss right there. The count now 2-2. 4th inning here in this ball game as Springfield up by 5 runs. 2-2. That one right there. Michael De La Cruz gives it to Mosser, and he'll take it to the first base area for the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one on for Springfield. Bottom of the 4th inning coming up. First baseman Michael De La Cruz will lead it off for San Antonio when we come back. It's Springfield 5, San Antonio nothing. About ready to go for the bottom of the 4th right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Michael De La Cruz leads it off, bottom of 4 for San Antonio. That one inside the corner. That's a count now, 0-1 on that strike. That one lofted up in the air to left. Left fielder runs it down shy of the warning track. And that is out number 1. Third baseman Graham Polly, 0 for 1. Strikeout in the 2nd. Ready to go. Here's the pitch. And that one is outside, but called a strike. And that's a count now 0-1 to Polly. That one is high in the air up to center. Boy, that one's carrying, and it hits the wall. By golly, and that one was almost out of here. Designated hitter Kai Murphy, 2 away. Could be another 1-2-3 inning for San Antonio here tonight. Yeah, it might be, John. If they don't get nothing, they had a couple of base hits. They left 3 on base, and evidently 3 hits for the Missions. They pretty much are doing really good. Yeah, for sure. That one is lofted high in the air, and that is out of play. And the count now is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to pitch. Outside, 1-2. Oh for 1 here tonight by Kai Murphy. Here's the pitch. That one is outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Murphy. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll go down, and that's a 1-2-3 half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one on for San Antonio. Top of the 5th coming up. Springfield leads it 5-0. Gavin Collins coming in as we lead off the 5th inning for the Cardinals when we come back. About ready to go for the top of the 5th inning for Springfield right now on the San Antonio Baseball Network. Well, next batter up is Gavin Collins as we have reached the 5th inning here. Looking in, Mosser set to go for his 5th inning. Pitch, and that is hit to third baseman Pauly on a ground hopper. Right to De La Cruz. That's out number 1.
Now batting, number 19.
And that'll bring up Chris Rotondo as he's 0 for 2. Rotondo coming in. Look in. It's Gabe Mosser. The pitch. And did he held up? Yes, he did, but that is called a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Rotondo. That's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 0-2. 5-run lead for Springfield. Top of the 5th. As Rotondo up at the plate. Slider outside, 1-2. Well, I'd like to see that again on that ball. Let's see if he can get another one in. Yeah, for sure, Bob. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. That one is hit high in the air and now to play near the picnic area. Still hanging on at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him down on a strikeout. And that's out number 2.
Second base, Nick Dunn.
Nick Dunn, 1 for 2. Double and a run here tonight for Springfield. Looking in the stretch is Gabe Mosser. And that is a hop right there in front of Dunn. He'll give it to De La Cruz, and that's the half inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left for Springfield. 5.5. The Cardinals lead it 5-0. Lucas Dunn will get ready. 7, 8, 9. Will be prepared to go for the bottom of the 5th for San Antonio. It's Springfield 5, San Antonio 0. Well, about ready for the bottom of the 5th right now in the Missions Baseball Network. Second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in as we start the bottom of the 5th for San Antonio. Change up down at the knees. 1 ball, no strikes. Looking in the stretch is Santos. That one is lofted high in the air up to right. And that is out number one. I do apologize. It was the third and fourth innings. Nope, never mind. Third, 3 runs is the second, and third was the 2 for Springfield. Hey, look who's talking. It's the donkey in the room. Yeah, yeah. Hey, here's a 1-1. Who you calling donkey, fat boy? Hey, I ain't fat. I'm skinny, you little. Okay, I run out of nicknames for you, but I'll call you donkey anyway. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Ditter is down on strikes. And that's out number 2. The catcher is Brandon Valenzuela, Gold Glover of 2024. Ground out in the third. I do apologize. I mean, our pregame show was evidently, unexpectedly, we forgot to talk about him getting called up on the field, and pitching coach and the staff of San Antonio Missions presented him the Gold Glove. And evidently, congratulations to this guy, Brandon Valenzuela. 6 days left in San Antonio, and I gotta say, we got at least 4 more next week. Yeah, we do, John, and it's gonna be here before you know it. And we got off-season coming up. That's right. Lifted high in the air up to right. He'll catch it just shy of center field, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on for San Antonio here this evening. Top of the 6th inning, Springfield leads it 5-0. Next batter up will be Matt Koperniak. He's a 2-run homer in the last time up. Redmond and Melinder will follow in behind this guy for Springfield as we head to the top of the 6th for the Cardinals. Back from more baseball as Springfield leads it 5-0. It's our last flying chanclas of 2 times here in the regular season. Join us for Thursday Night Baseball as your flying chanclas taking on the Springfield Cardinals. for the Taco Bell value night here in this one. Join us Thursday night and Friday as well, as Flying Chanclas return one more time for a Friday night Dr. Pepper night for just $2. Pretty good deal on that one. About ready for the sixth inning as we get set to go here on the Missions Baseball Network. Matt Koperniak coming in. Thank you, Bob. And so far, get your tickets for those at missionsbaseball.com. This is the third batter, Matt Koperniak. He's a two-run shot. He's 1 for 2 of the evening. That one high in the air up to left field. Corey Howell will make the grab, but that's the first one of the sixth inning. Chandler Redmond, 0 for 2, a fly out and a line out for him tonight. And the pitch. That is popped foul, and it's 0-1. Boy, still hanging on. Cardinals up 5-0 here in this game as we go into this sixth inning. That's a swing and a miss in the inside corner. And that's a strike in the count, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Get him down, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Noah Mendlinger.
Noah Malinger coming up now for Springfield. And here's the pitch. That one is high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Looking in the stretch. Here's the 1-0. That one is in for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here tonight. The pitch. That one is lifted. High in the air, deep to left. Running back is left fielder Howell. He hits the wall, making the grab, and that's out number 3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one on for Springfield. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and it is Howell, Castellon, and Mears will lead it off for the bottom of the 6th inning for San Antonio. We're back here for more baseball as we bring it to you. San Antonio coming up to bat in the bottom of the 6th when we come back. Bottom of the sixth for San Antonio, right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, left fielder Corey Howell stepping in now as he'll lead it off here in this one. Pitch to him, and that's outside. 1 ball and no strikes. 5-0 Springfield here in this game. Outside, ball 2. Count now 2-0 to Howell. Well, pretty good. He needs to hold it up and see what he gets. And that's ball 3, so good hold up right there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you hold up, you get on base. On deck now is Marcos Castellon. That's inside for a strike. It's 3-1. Yeah, just get ball 4 on there and he'd be walked down to first. And that is right there and in for strike 2. So full count on Howell. 3 balls, 2 strikes to him. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's a changeup getting him outfold. And Santos gets a strikeout. Out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th for San Antonio. Marcos Castellon coming up now. It's ready to go, and the pitch. That's in strike 1. 1 for 2 with the night by Castellon as he comes in this game looking for vengeance for his ball club. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit to third on a ground hopper. He'll pick it up, throw it to first, and number 22 gets him for out number 2. Joshua Mears coming in is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts of the night. Boy, pretty good night here for Springfield here in the city of San Antonio, and 5 more games after tonight with the Springfield Cardinals. And then we do leave San Antonio. We head on the road. Yeah, we're headed up to Frisco or Midland. Well, maybe. That is outside 1-2. So I do believe the Rough Riders will have the 17th and the 18th. 20th will be up in Midland. I think that's what they're saying. Mears, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, nobody on. Bottom of 6 for San Antonio. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Get him down on strikes, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one on for the Missions. On now to the 7th inning as Springfield leads it 5-0. R.J. Yeager coming in as he'll start the top of the 7th off for the Springfield Cardinals when we come back. Top of the seventh inning for Springfield right now on the San Antonio Baseball Network. Well, that'll bring up the next man up for the Cardinals, R.J. Yeager, coming in for the Springfield boys. That's outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Seventh inning underway for Springfield. 1 ball and no strikes to pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and that's even up at 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch. Lifted high in the air, up the left. Howell will have it, and that is out number 1. Boy, moved in that play right there, John. He had it right in his grasp. Yeah, he sure did. And that here is Jacob Bushberger. He was a 3-run shot in the second inning. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be gloved. Groundhopper to third baseman Polly. Throw across the diamond to Michael De La Cruz. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 7.
Here is Trey Richards. 2 groundouts, 0 for 2 of the ninth. Boy, Mosser already 7 innings of work here tonight for San Antonio. That one right there in the end for a strike, and the count now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike the count, 2 away, nobody on. Top of the 7th and a 5-0 Springfield type lead. Taco night Tuesday, and hopefully something going here for San Antonio. Get 2 free tacos on the Missions double play when they overturn a 2-baller for the San Antonio Missions. No balls, 2 strikes to Richardson. And here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Get him on strikes, and that's strike 3. Well, get up a stretch as we have our 7th inning stretch. Springfield leads it 5-0. Michael De La Cruz leads it off as we head for the bottom of 7. And forgive me my little stutteriness, but anyway, it's the stretch inning. It's the 5 runs for Springfield. And San Antonio, nothing. But a rally is possible if San Antonio just believes in themselves to get something going. So we head for the bottom of the 7th for San Antonio when we come back. Want to remind you that West Street Trail Rides is a proud sponsor of San Antonio Missions Baseball. Boy, they're fun to ride, and gotta love the therapeutics of horseback riding adventures. Catch us Friday nights at 7:30 right here to Jay Baker Vlogs as all new episodes airing out here on this channel. Don't forget to visit WestCreekTrailRides.com, book your $50 horseback ride, and also have a therapeutic, relaxing ride through the woodlands. So visit www.westcreektrailrides.com to book your ride today. Let's ride and let's go missions. Well, thank you, Bob, and gotta say pretty nice. We're proud sponsoring the Horseback Riding Adventure series. We have all new episodes Friday nights at 7:30 right here to Jay Baker Vlogs. Pretty good as Season 2 got underway last week, and we're just super excited that we have an all-new season. One more Friday season this year, then we're moving off to Saturdays in 2025. So pretty good on that. Bottom of the 7th inning for San Antonio right now on the Missions Baseball Network. As Michael De La Cruz, the first baseman, strides up first for the San Antonio home half of 7. Here's the pitch to him. That is chopped foul, and it's 0-1. So Wednesday through Saturday night games at 7:05. Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. That one right there, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hunter Hayes and Chris Woolcroft. Boy, coming in as we get things going here and now tonight. That is up there. Second baseman has it. Throws to first. To number 22 for the out. Gold Glove winner Graham Polly, the hot corner third baseman, coming up. One away, nobody on for San Antonio here this evening. Been seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings here for the Missions tonight, right, Bob? Yeah, I gotta say, for San Antonio, it has been going on through the first 6 innings. Yeah, it sure has there, Bob, and I will say, it's getting pretty wicked. So 4-seam fastball is in for a count now 1-1. Boy, it looks like Santos needs to be taken off the mound. I think he's showing a little signs of tiredness. Right there, hit the first ground hopper, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Designated hitter is Kai Murphy as he steps in. 2 strikeouts and is 0 for 2. Well, we return to San Antonio on April 4th. April 4th through the 6th as we take on the Amarillo Sod Poodles on opening day. So that's going to be pretty good right there. That is blistered. High in the air up to right, and that is foul. So it's 1-1. Well, gotta say, John, can't wait for opening week 2025. That one in the inside corner, and the count now 1-2. Boy, this guy at 94 pitches. I'm impressed with this guy. They're keeping him in, but 1 base hit will knock him out of this ball game. And that's hit to the second baseman. They'll throw to first, and that's the inning. Well, 7 up and down innings as we end here tonight. A 7 complete. On now to the 8th inning. Collins, Rotondo, and Dunn will lead it off for the 8th inning in this one. 9-1-2 for the Springfield Cardinals coming up top of 8. Springfield leads it 5-0 against San Antonio. We'll be back here on Missions Baseball. Top of the 8th inning for Springfield, right now on the San Antonio Baseball Network. Gavin Collins is set to go as we're now up to the 8th inning here in San Antonio. Here's the pitch. That is high fly in the air, and that is out of play, foul, so it's 0-1. Should be getting a good scouting report from how much fans we have here tonight. The 0-1. That is up to left center, and that's a base hit. So Gavin Collins, 9-hole batter, gets on base with a up in front single. Next batter up is Chris Rotondo as he comes in ready to go for the Cardinals. That is inside the corner, and it's 0-1. 0 for 3, a strikeout in the 5th inning. Runner at first, nobody out for Springfield. Here's the 0-1. That is chopped foul. The count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Rotondo. And the pitch. Now in high fly in the air and out of play, as that will go to the picnic area. Still hanging on. No balls, 2 strikes. Mosser has 72 pitches, 8 innings of work. Swing and a miss. Curveball gets him outfooled. And there's a strikeout by Mosser here for San Antonio. Well, next batter up is Nick Dunn as he comes in. Runner at first, 1 away. Here's the pitch to him. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 9,593. Thank you, Bob, for putting that on the screen. My pleasure there, John. The pitch. And that one is lofted deep to right. It is gone, a home run. Youch, that's gotta hurt. So 2-run shot by Nick Dunn. Sure are. They're getting after him. 356 on distance, 107 miles an hour. Boy, and San Antonio needs to come back and put a rally. Yeah, they sure do, John. They need to come back here, and they need to come back now. Matt Koperniak 1 for 3. He had the 2-run shot in the 3rd earlier in this ball game. Now time's being called as here comes the pitching coach, and it looks like the manager will be out on his way as well. So far, 7 runs given up by tonight's starter, Mosser. And so far, he has seen enough out of his starter. And that means he's not only angry at him. I mean, tell you one thing, he's angry he gave up 7 runs on this ball game. Giovanni Cruz is coming as he'll be called upon to pitch here in relief. And they are turning it now to the bullpen, as the bullpen will get in there. Cruz has a sinker, slider, changeup, a 4-seam fastball, but his fastball is at 96 miles an hour. Cruz first meets up Matt Koperniak, who is the 1 for 3. That one high in the air, shortstop Ditter gets into left field and calls off the left fielder Howell, as that's out number 2. Chandler Redmond coming in. He's 0 for 3, strikeout in the 6th. Here's the pitch. And that is hit to short on the ground hopper to Ditter. They'll get him at first to De La Cruz, and that's the inning. 2 runs for Nick Dunn come in as Springfield will continue their lead As we head to the bottom of the 8th inning, the Cardinals lead at 7-0. 7th hole batter, second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in as we get ready to go for the bottom of the 8th inning for San Antonio. Got more baseball. Springfield 7, San Antonio nothing. Got ready for the bottom of the 8th inning for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Lucas Dunn is about ready to go as we head for the bottom of the 8th inning for San Antonio. That one right there in the end, and it's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. That is ground roller up to short. And he'll pass it to first to number 22. He'll gobble it up, and that's the out for him to get. And that's out number 1. Lucas Dunn goes down retired. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Boy, Santos close to 100 pitches. Well, I gotta say, I think they better be careful because his fatigueness could really get him. The 0-1. That one popped foul, and it's 0-2. Boy, the manager's watching him, and
I bet he's got a little backup reserve energy for this one guy. Here's pitch number 100, and that is in for a strike. And it's 1-2. And that is strike 3 swinging. And that is out number 2. Well, I don't know, Bob. I think Santos might stay in the whole game. You think so, huh? Well, I'll bet you $100 he gets out if somebody gets a home run. Well, that's going to be up the left center. That's a base knock. And that's a 2-out double courtesy of Brendan Valenzuela and Whataburger. So you bet me $100? Well, okay. Well, I guess that would be really good. And here we go. Time is being called as here comes the manager. And that is going to do for the starter here tonight. Well, I guess you win that $100, my friend. Here you go, out of my pocket. Thank you very much.
Number 36.
Well, Hunter Hayes is coming in. 4-seam fastball, slider, slurve, circle change, 2-seam fastball. Hayes now pitching for Springfield in relief. Left fielder Corey Howell coming in. As he swings and misses at a circle change, it's 0-1. Single in the third, 1 for 3. Runner in scoring position there at second base. That's 9-hole hitter Brendan Valenzuela. Boy, and gets him again on the same opposite pitch. Circle change, 0-2 the count now. One thing or another, you got to be careful. Yeah, for sure, John.
No, that's a ball.
And that one, woo! That was close. That one about ready to knock your nose off. Yeah, well, you're funny, John. Well, right there, swing and a miss. That does it. And that'll end 8 innings, come and go. And that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Top of the 9th inning for Springfield coming up. Noah Melinder coming in for the Cardinals when we come back.
Top of the ninth inning for Springfield right now on the San Antonio Baseball Network. Well, Noah Melinder coming in now as we start up the ninth inning here for the Cardinals. The pitch, that one far and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, gotta say, it's been a pretty good ball game for Springfield here tonight. They've been really batting in, getting home run after home run. That one is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Well, time to give y'all some scores, and so far with Springfield in the lead, 7-0 against San Antonio. Bob will definitely be working on that. That is fouled off. The count now 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Ready to go. Here's the pitch. That is ground roller straight up to De La Cruz. And that is out number 1.
Designated hitter, R.J. Yeager.
Designated hitter is R.J. Yeager. 1 for 3, single and a run. Well, we got a final from Amarillo. The Sod Poodles win against Frisco 5-1. Midland beats Corpus Christi in the shutout 3-0 against the Corpus Christi Hooks. That sinker is inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Bottom of the 7th there at Riverboat Field in Northwest Arkansas. Travelers have the upper edge by a 1-run difference. It's 7-6. Here's the 0-1. That is high fly in the air. Could be extra bases. And that's going to hit the base of the wall. And that looks to be a 1-out triple to Yeager. Boy, and he was really flying right there on that fastball. Yeah, he sure was, John. He's really getting going, and Springfield looking to win this one on the road for their boys. Wichita leads Tulsa by 3-2. It's pretty good for the Wichita win surge. Here's Jason Bushberger, 1 for 3. 3-run shot back in the 2nd inning. Doing pretty good for the 7-hole batter. Boy, he's leading his club to victory tonight. Yeah, he sure is, John. And I'll tell you one thing. I think San Antonio, they need to get 8 runs to get this one in the win. Yeah, for sure. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. High pop up right there. Second baseman Dunn gets into right field. And they're not going to send the runner at third, so they'll play it safe right there. And there's 2 away. That'll bring in Trey Richardson. He's 0 for 3, strikeout in the 7th. The pitch to him. That is right there. Slow roller right in front of Ray Patrick Ditter. Gets it to Michael De La Cruz. And that's the half inning over. No runs on that triple. They leave a runner stranded at third. And 1 hit, no error for Springfield. Bottom of the 9th coming up. And it is 7-0 Cardinals here in San Antonio. We're back for the bottom of the 9th as it'll be the last half inning here tonight. And it's 7-0 Springfield. Back for more Missions Baseball right after this. Bottom of the ninth inning for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Last half inning as we head for the bottom of the ninth as Marcos Castellon comes in. 2-3-4 due up in this half inning. That one in for a strike at 0-1. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's the count now, 0-2. That one outside for a slurve. It's 1-2. Boy, I gotta say, John, he's really getting going. 1-2. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Throw down the first, get him out. And there's one away. Center fielder Joshua Mears coming in as he's set to go. That one outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away, nobody on here in this half inning. That is a slow roller up to the shortstop area. Throw to first. Number 22 gets a second man out. And there's out number 2. Michael De La Cruz coming in as he's the last man up for San Antonio here tonight. Here's the pitch to him, and that is in for the strike. It's 0-1. Springfield led the charge today, and so far they are coming right on in. Here's the 0-1. That is popped foul, and they're down one more time. The last strike of the night. Looked pretty good right there. Here's the pitch, 0-2. That will be fouled off, but it'll hit the ground. 7:05, Military Appreciation Day tomorrow. And we remember the fallen that have been killed during 9/11, 2001 in New York City and Washington, and so far we remember the fateful day of 9/11. Here's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Springfield wins it. Well, final score, a 7-0 shutout finish as San Antonio gets their 55th and Springfield gets the 77th of the season. Win on the mound goes to Victor Santos. Loss goes to Gabe Mosser. And so far, that will do it for tonight's game. Well, we are live back at it tomorrow evening on Military Appreciation Day, Wednesday, as we get things ready to rock and roll for tomorrow. 5 games left of the regular season finale for the San Antonio Missions. Yes, we'll get ready to wrap up a great baseball season here in San Antonio. For our final, Springfield 7, San Antonio nothing.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Springfield Cardinals, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 1 runner on base. For the Missions, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, I got to say, tonight was a pretty good night for all of us. But for the fans up there at beautiful Blue River Stadium in Springfield, I got to say they are pretty much happy that the Cardinals win in this ball game here this evening in San Antonio. Well, tomorrow is 9/11, and we remember that fateful day where a lot died during that day. A lot of people in New York City, the Twin Towers, and pretty much it was a day that evil showed itself. And pretty much a lot of people had died in that Twin Towers as both buildings have collapsed to the ground. And so far, tomorrow will be a day of remembering that fateful day, 9/11/2001, was just very bad. But we remember about 24 years ago that attack happened on U.S. soil, and our first responders that went into those buildings were buried alive, and pretty much they all died in that building, or both buildings. But anyway, I gotta tell you, it was a very sad day for a lot of families, and a lot of people in New York City saw that fateful day. Well, for all of us here, it's been a great evening, and hope y'all had fun. So pretty much, it has been a great one. Well, let's go over your runs, hits, and errors first for the victorious Springfield Cardinals. 7 runs on 8 hits, no errors. For San Antonio, only 4 hits. Victor Santos is a player of the game. Boy, he really went in. He had about a 7.2, gave up 4 hits, struck out 11, and did really good. Gabe Mosser gets the loss for San Antonio tonight, as he'll be the losing pitcher for the Missions. And so far, it is what it is. But anyway, final score one more time. Springfield wins it by 7, and they win a pretty good shutout. And yes, I was going to say shout out as well to everybody that came in. Well, hope to see y'all again tomorrow. This has been our live stream, and we'll catch you again. First pitch at 7:05 as we get ready to go for tomorrow's game. So anyway, y'all have a good night. For those that traveled out, be safe on the road going home.